Hello traders, this is DFXS. Welcome to TFX family, and I believe that guys you are doing great. In this video, we are going to do a very short video and a demonstration of how or why our system are so unique and very profitable, and why you should learn more or of liquidity setups, because it is very important also to learn on how to set these liquidity setups by yourself according to your broker, so that you can be very profitable. And we are going to demonstrate this live on our back testing. You see to see the power or how the system can TFX SMC hedging EA can really help you more than any system you have ever experienced in the market. And this is the savior to all traders, because I will just want you to follow this video closely, because very soon we are going to share them on our dynamic courses for free, step by step. But it is good, because you are anyone who is watching this video on our YouTube channel to see a live demonstration, at least you can understand about the system and how it works. And don't forget, like now we have 1 2 3 4 5 set files, and this means that we are going to have even 10. All right, and this tells you having 10 set files, it tells you that it will be having 10 signals in just one terminal. So this means that each and every day you will never miss several signals, and this includes hit and run, and also short trades and long trades. The system by itself, it will control, or it will take care of every open signal. And today we are going to see a very simple way of on minute 15 set file. And this is for a scalping, and in other words, like hit and run, how we can do even hit and run in minute 15, or a very simple scalping and a professional scalping by just using only the liquidity setup, nothing else, only liquidity setups. And don't forget, it has also highs and lows for higher time frames that will help us a lot to do a professional scalping. So without wasting time, allow me now to go to our back testing here and share with you a very few things that are very important. As you can see here, we have a liquidity sweep, and that the liquidity sweep, we have set it on minute 15. All right, minute 15. And this tells you that we have another liquidity here, and we have another third liquidity here. And this means that we can set three liquidities, all right, from three different time frames. This one can be like minute 10, let's say, for example, and this one can be in minute 3. And this tells us when three time frame agrees on a rejection, each and every time frame has rejected the market, or maybe the sellers or the buyers are taking control. If they agree with also going the same direction according to the highs and lows from a higher time frame, this tell you the signal will be picked automatically by the EA. And this does not mean every time we must work with that, because that is one of the setup, right? But now we are going to practice this for just a single time frame. And since it's a hedging EA, you don't have to worry about anything, all right? Because instead of hitting stop loss, we are going to see how again it will work. Now, if I scroll down here, we can see we work with the target, and we can also have a target in percentage. So meaning that every signal here, we are targeting 1% of the account. So this means if you can get 10 signals in a day, or 5 signals in a day, if you get, for example, 10 signal in a day, it tells you it can grow your account with 10%. If you get 5%, 5 signals in a day, it is 100% that it will grow your account with 5%. The other thing here we are going to see it is the targets that we are having here, mini float constant. Mini float constant means that the target that we are targeting per trade in terms of amount. So here we are targeting $500. The basket here value, it means that when we hedge, sometimes we can set here let's say, for example, the half amount of these constant mini float, so that when it hedge, instead of waiting for it to hit a target, if it goes like 70 or 80% of the profit, then it can close so that it can wait for a new signal. I know some people don't understand exactly what I'm saying, but you are going to see this live on our demonstration. So those are the most important things that everyone must understand, but don't worry, we are going to share more video step by step on how you do it according to your broker. But allow me in this video, because of those people purchased yesterday, to understand on how you do things, though I'm still guiding them even on their through any desk, so that I can help you to help them set the account properly. So let's go here. And again, I want to show you something that it's very, very important. Here we have something called weight bars. And let me first of all set weight bar for 0, so that I can explain when we are demonstrating this. All right. So according to my broker here, let me close this and go back here. Sorry for that. If I want to measure the liquidity in minute 15, I'm going to watch these rejection that are happening here after reversals. All right, I'm going to measure this rejection here, and as you can see, this is 625. All right, 625 is good rejection, and again, this one are very small. At least I'm going to check for like this one, the standard one here. Also, it is 700. Let me scroll. This is how you measure to understand the standard week, that the weeks that appears most when there is a reversal. So this is what you should understand. The weeks that appears most here in reversals. That is so big, one sunflower, blah blah blah, something like this. Again, let's see. Wow. How many pips do we have here? 688. So if we go to our back testing here, you see I just set 500 points. All right. So 500 points, I'm good with it according to the reversals that happens. So let's again see that we are in minute 15. All right. So here we are going in minute 15. Something that I want you to pay attention to, it is this weight bar 0. What is this? Let us go to a demonstration so that you can understand this correctly. You see, we have a signal here after this rejection. All right, we have a signal here after this rejection in minute 15. It happens instantly, all right, instantly after this rejection. There is something I want you to understand about this. And as you can see, as we move on, instead of hitting stop loss at this point, because we have set it very close so that we can demonstrate everything live, this means that here it is where the stop loss was supposed to be. But you can see instead of hitting the stop loss or to close with the losses, it has opened the buy position, just in case if the signal is wrong, all right, because of maybe the change of character, all right. So, but now I want you to see the power of weight bar. Here, the weight bar is 0, meaning that you want the EA to open direct or instantly after detecting the rejection. The importance of using weight bar for those people who knows how to trade properly, even if we have a rejection at this point, you must wait at least the bar that will close for sell. Let's say, for example, this green, the green bar here, it is for the stands for buy, and the gray one here, it's for the sell. So even if we have a rejection at this point, we should wait for a gray candle or a sell candle to close with a good body, then or shows that now we can sell. That is when we are supposed to enter into that market, because sometimes it can be false and it can go back. All right, so let us see now, after setting weight bar, let's say like we want to set a signal weight bar at 5. All right, setting at 5. right? You can see the same now rejection is here, but the EA did not pick the trades. This is the only time now the signal was picked now by the EA because we have a sell candle. And from there, I just want you to see what happened. You can see we don't have now a buy open order because it is good to wait for the signal to align. Then from there, the target is 500, don't forget. And we are going to see this when there is a false signal or when the signal was right. And now the market, it has already closed. All right, it has picked, it has hit the signal of $500 dollars profit. And let us wait here. We have a buy signal here, a liquidity sweep for 500, and you can see it's 570. That is good because it's from 500 and above. Then again, after waiting for this bad close with a bullish candle, then that is when the EA again can pick trade. So it must wait for at least one bar to close to show the same direction, or to show us that we are going the same direction. But as you can see, the market reversed. Is this right or wrong? All right, then the market reversed. Instead of going up, then it has opened a sell signal. This is what now we called hedging, and we can see the risk percentages here. So far we have only risk 0.6%. So let us wait and see how it will go. All right. All right, because now this is when you get a right signal, but the market decide something else. And as you can see here, maybe it is still with a downtrend. And remember here, we are not using the high lows. I'm just demonstrating that you can work with only liquidities and make good money. All right, so again, let us wait and see. All right, let us wait and see. Let's open here and see where the market is going. All right, I will share with you a lot of insight because this is the system that you really need of hedging. You'll never close with the losses, and the signal are very well analyzed. So in case of anything, it won't go against you twice, only once. Then again, you can see we have hit another target, and you can see only 0.8%. Again, let us wait and see. We have a liquidity sell. All right, we have a good signal here for sell, and it waited another bar to close with a sell body, meaning that the market gonna go down. Then again, the market reversed for our few points, like 500 points. Again, we have a bullish hedging a signal. So this is where my point is, because it gives us a good signal. But if the market now tries another things, trying to tell us that it was a false signal, let us see the power of hedging. All right, the power of hedging. The market again is going on our direction according to the hedging. And there is something very important I want you to learn, because we had a fast hedging here, meaning that it would have hit the stop loss and recover. All right, but maybe we would have been in a profit because of it would have been recovered yet, yes, but maybe not in a profit. But when we use a hedging EA, you can see we can bank a good money because our signals never lie. So if you can use only even liquidity, because there is one of the setup we are using only liquidity, some are with highs and lows. This is why we are saying we can have a multiple signal using the same thing. So that is the power of our hedging, and that is the power of knowing on how to our understanding on how to set this liquidity that can make you a very, very profitable trader. So I do believe, guys, in that short video you can understand why it is very, very important for you guys to understand on how to set the liquidity according to your broker. All right, and to avoid those false signal, and why we must wait. We must use our weight bars in order to be more and more profitable. So I do believe, guys, you get understand of why you will be following our video closely in order to be more profitable. So don't worry about now. You can get our SMC hedging EA or our Renko hedging EA, and we are going to help you setting it up like today on and tomorrow Saturday according to your broker. Remember the price is $2,000, but you can pay with installment. And from Monday, our hedging EA will start providing what we call a copier. And to join the copier, it's only 700. Then the hedging EA will work on your behalf and avoid everything that you have been doing, or avoid losing account, hitting your all those struggles in forex market, because SMC hedging EA, it has come to save your life. So thank you so much, guys, and once again, welcome to TFX family. Thank you.